Team. Enter. Spread up. JRC. Ready.
Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Auburn Tigers, Jordan-Hare Stadium. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Florida Gators, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Auburn Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling.
Entering play pulse. Normal.
The Gators will kick it away to start us off. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Auburn's offense will start this game off. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling. The temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, we played in these games before. Everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving faster. The crowd noise feels louder. Your composure will be tested early in a game like this.
And the Tigers can really attack on this 2nd and short. From the gun, running back gets to give. Breaks into the open. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Tigers, dating to the days of Shook Jordan and Pat Dye, love to keep the ball on the ground.
And the stadium goes nuts, and the eagle flies, and everybody's happy. Run the football, win football games. It's good times on the plains.
And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. The Tigers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Gets the back moving. The give out of the gun. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. Plenty of options here, run or pass on 3rd down right around midfield. To the air, it's Newton. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
Man, you can't draw it up any better than that. First possession, force a 3rd down. You want to shut the home crowd up, sack the quarterback, create some momentum. Now you're getting the football back to your offense, probably with great field position.
Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. So Florida's offense will have its first possession of the game. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. It wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense.
There he goes to the left. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
And the Gators come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And on that play on the RPO, they had the look they wanted, but up front, they just could not get the job done. You see linemen losing their one-on-one battles. There was nowhere for that running back to go.
Quickly to the tight end. Good pick up, a little bit short of sticks.
Mesh HB corner.
Guys, let's chat about Florida. By the end of the day, one of these two teams will control their conference destiny the rest of the way. Potential bye in the college football playoff on the line. This game critical at this point in the season for both teams. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They told us they were going to be aggressive no matter where they were on the field. Didn't take long to prove it. Going for it on 4th down in their first drive. And the pass is incomplete on 4th down, but hold on just a second. We've got to see what the flag's about. So they'll decline the penalty, please, with the results of that last play.
Option is top 3 over. There are 5 categories. You have 36 options. Cover 3 matches selected.
He'll pull it on the read. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Play call 3.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time. Offensively, the defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Dropping back, it's Newton. Finds a soft spot in the middle. And boy, is he close to that first down. Maybe just a couple of inches short. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down.
Give push pass.
They'll run for it. Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
Mesh HB corner.
And how about the defense coming up big on 4th and short? You know they're going to run the football. Great job stacking the box, getting the big stop.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Right on the money. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
Well, one thing you got to say about this guy is he's very, very poised. He knew he had that defender bearing down on him. He got hit right as he threw it. Still, though, it didn't affect his accuracy. Nice job getting that completion.
SHB corner.
The Gators with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Now improvising. Trying to escape and get it himself. Gets away from one. He's got space.
Entering paused screen. You have 10 options. Resume is selected.
the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. To the air on first down. He's going to take off. Run out of bounds. They'll spot him at the 24. Here comes the offense on second down. Looking to fire. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Got a man. It's Daniels. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
Entering Nash HB corner.
This Auburn crowd trying to conjure up a little magic here on third down. Dropping back, it's Lagway. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Daniels. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. The Gators have their offense in high gear. Handoff from the gun. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Second down, he'll throw it. He makes a grab, and he will score. Touchdown, Florida.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. And it seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
Coach suggestions.
They get set for the point after we have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. That touchdown drive covered 61 yards. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. Got the first down and still on his feet. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. The Tigers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. In the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second.
Entering pause screen, new headset from play recent. There are 6 categories. You have 9 options.
First down here to open the period.
Selected.
They're going to ride this running back. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild.
9 options.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. To the air, it's Newton. Throws to the tight end. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
That's one of those plays where you're going, man, he probably could have made that. The defense wasn't great on the play, but guess what? It goes down as an incompletion. Those are one of those bullets that you got to dodge throughout a game to get the win, to limit those big plays.
Space. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
Setting up for the extra point and the top. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the Big Ten. Purdue is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Purdue, Pete, isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by 7 over Penn State. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this Big Ten battle.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. It's complete to the right. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
That's caught. It's Daniels. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. And the Gators want to pick up the tempo. Looking to throw, it's Lagway. Takes the easy one to the back. He goes out of bounds right at the 30. Good pickup on that one. Here comes the hurry up.
Yeah, and I think you've just seen how the quarterback has so much confidence in this guy catching the ball too, right? Receivers aren't open, tight ends aren't open. He knows he can find him running out of the backfield, or if he lines up a wide receiver, this dude can get open, and he can make positive things happen after he has the ball.
Leaves it with the back. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big game.
They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators!
Entering play call, coach suggests.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming into the season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
You have 2 options. Onside kick is selected. Normal.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
3 over. There are 5
no reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Tight end now in motion. Leaves it with the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Entering play call.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
To the ground with the back. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down. They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on second down. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Rides the back and leaves it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Here comes the heat. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Whips it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line.
Nash HB corner.
They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. To the air, it's Lagway. Just a short pass to the tight end.
Entering
That
play
had all the
ball.
makings of windshield, but how about the little corner? Taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first. Rushes on him. Zings it complete to the right. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good gain there. The Gators headed quickly to the line. Looking to throw on first down. He's moving out of the pocket. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a second and long. They'll move the wide receiver. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Throws to the wideout. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that second down incompletion. Makes the catch. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line.
There are 18 categories. We have 21 options. Gordon Mesh is selected.
Rides the back on the option to give.
It's a bad sign on offense when you have that many people running free at running back. That means guys up front aren't getting their blocks. Just too many hats getting to the ball carrier. I love his effort making multiple guys miss, but still, it's a negative play.
Finds his man. It's Daniels. He'll get down to the 22 before going out of bounds.
There are 18 categories. We have 21 options. Double post is selected.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Pulls it in. It's Daniels. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The offense failed to convert on 4th down earlier, but that didn't change. Hauls it in the first down and more. Touchdown, Florida! Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score.
And that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas, try to make this a 2-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
He's not going to make it. They stop him at the 1, and the 2-pointer is no good. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. To the air, it's Newton. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. The defense calls the timeout. They're 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He lobs one high down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Auburn sends out the punting unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Looking for an open area to his left. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Finds a man on the left. He gets it down to the 30-yard line, and time is running short here in the first half. This guy is just wearing them out. Another first down, already has a couple of touchdowns in the first half, David.
He has been a problem for this defense. And if I'm this offense, I'm going to continue to feature him. He's winning his matchups. I'm going to find him. It's just the first half, and he's already had himself a full game worth of stats.
I understand the quarterback wants to get this dominant wide receiver the ball as often as possible, but I wouldn't try to get into him in double coverage. I think you have to let the defense's coverage dictate who gets the ball. There was somebody else open on that play.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9. Oh, this crowd wants it. They want to roll Toomer's corner. But right now they want to stop on third down. Here's a heat. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half. It's first down, but the offense is just going to take a knee and go to the locker room. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And this linebacker has left his big old paw prints all over this first half. He's been clogging running lanes and forcing turnovers, and even when he's not doing something that shows up on the stat sheet, he's preventing that offense from doing so. A young man with all-American potential. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here.
Entering pause screen, you have 5 options.
Auburn ready to boot it deep to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Washington. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Back to pass. It's Flagway. Got a man. It's Daniels.
Guys in the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downfield anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football. And you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
They'll go to the air on second and short. That's it, 5. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit.
Inside.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions with the QB's throwing a tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit on forcing that incompletion.
There he goes. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. The Gators will line it up on first and 10. Might as well give it to him again. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
I'll tell you, honestly, I don't know what that player could have done to hold on to that football. That defender absolutely popped him. He knocked him into next week. There was no chance he was holding on to that ball.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. That last completion sets him up on second down. Wants to go up top. Caught over the middle. It's McCoy. Racing to the right. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Auburn.
He does a really nice job getting the snap, getting the ball to his wide receiver in stride, so he continued to run full speed and make all those yards after the catch and get all the way to the end zone.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the MAC. Buffalo needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Western New York behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Western Michigan. The Maction never sleeps, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Punch it out of the air. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
You know, the defense, they just haven't been able to find an answer for this guy throughout the course of the game. Obviously, he's got 2 touchdowns, picks up the first down there. They've tried doubling him. They've tried man coverage, zone coverage. Nothing working on defense. They can't stop him.
Back to throw. It's Lagway. He's got his man, makes the grab. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Gonna swing it on second down. Grab near the marker, it's Daniels.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. And the Gators come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. And he's almost to that first down marker there. Saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. This Auburn crowd trying to conjure up a little magic here on third down. They'll try to get it through the air. Wide open downfield. There he goes to the right. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown.
Entering play call, coach suggestions, inside zone split.
Aggressive, man. This offense does not want to waste any time. They try to score quickly. 3 passing touchdowns in this game.
And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half.
Enter normal.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
There are 5 categories. You have 12 options. Cover 1 hole is selected.
Looking downfield, it's Newton. Gets it out quickly. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there.
Slants against man. That wide receiver has to win right now at the line of scrimmage against that DB playing man coverage. Quarterback timing with the wide receiver, put it on the money. Wide receiver's probably still going to get hit too. We got to hold on to that thing.
Back to pass on second down. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
Play call,
and the defense gets a huge play. I'll tell you, they've been wreaking havoc in this one so far. They've got so many athletes up front on this defensive line. It kind of reminds me about the defenses I used to go against in practice back in the late 90s. Guys like Javon Curse coming off the edge. The freak. It was a nightmare. So hard for our guys to block. We felt like game day was easier than what we faced in practice. And I tell you, this D-line by the Gators, what they got this year, they are special.
That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. They'll start this drive at their own 48. It's complete on the right side. Turning it on.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. We've reached the break. It's Florida with the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. They go back to work in the final period of this one. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. A nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
This crowd knows when to bring it. Makes the grab. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. They'll decline that penalty. Obviously very happy with the results of the play.
Corner.
They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. Now adjusting. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. A great chance to put this game away with a score here on first and goal. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. Under fire. That's a fumble. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to fight another play.
Great job by the defense forcing the fumble, but a bad, unfortunate bounce, and the offense pounces back on.
Ohio, there are 5 categories
A
in the
third
option.
and goal, and this defense feeling energy from the crowd. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Entering player.
They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. There's a lot of pressure when you have that number 1 beside your name, and perhaps it was the pressure, perhaps it was just one of those days, but that rain is coming to an end. Out across the 20, they'll mark him out of bounds right at the 21-yard line. The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. To the air on second down. Under fire. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Wants to throw. It's Lagway. Fires to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf. The Gators in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback on the move, still looking. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage.
It's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They built a huge lead. Now, incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground cover to pick up the first. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. The Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. On the option. And now in the pitch, the ball's loose. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it.
Offensive players, when they got the ball, they're trying to make plays, right? Trying to make you miss. There's nothing better than closing that gap and sticking that head right in that guy's chest and causing a fumble.
Back to pass, it's Newton. He's taking a deep shot. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Backed up now, here's second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Here's a throw downfield late. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. Got some room to run. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
The number one objective for a defense is to make the offense one-dimensional. Well, when they're trailing by this much late in the game, they're one-dimensional. They have to pass the football. We can bring more speed on the field. You see it. We know you're throwing the football. Nice break on the football. Nice interception. This one's almost over.
They get the timeout called. 11 seconds remaining to play.
Person, play. Portland, there are 12 categories. You have 6 options.
After picking up a couple, it's second and 8. Off the play fake. Extending the play. Uncorks one to the middle. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left. One more play to add the stats. On third down, he drops the throw. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down.
Corner.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Rolling, throwing, looking right. Touchdown, Gators! And the pummeling has started. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them. So now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road, David.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team could be really, really good. And so I think you continue to improve. You know at the end of the season, I get to take a vacation. Wherever the bowl game is, we get a free trip with my boys, but there's some work to be done still.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse...
Entering weekly advanced summary screen. Entering Dynasty Hub screen actions.